Hi guys, it's Vanessa. I'm recording this video in a kind of different place in my room, so I apologize if the lighting's different or whatnot, but I just wanted to do a review on my Nars 9941 Artist Palette that I got. I showed it in my haul before. I'll show it to you again. And I just wanted to do a review on it in case anyone was thinking of getting it. I know Nars is becoming popular on the tube, and usually if you're like me, if you see something on here, it kind of gets in your brain and then you think you want it. So I just wanted to let everyone know about this. I got mine at Sephora in the store. I had to go to about 3 of them before I found one that carried it. I had called some Nars counters and they didn't have them there, so I think it is a Sephora only or on Nars.com. And you can also get on Sephora.com. If you go to Sephora, it's $60. On Sephora.com, it's $60. But on Nars, I believe it's $65. On the Nars website, though, the benefit is that they have other palettes. So they carry this one with these. And then I think they have 3 or 4 more that look like this. Because I know some of them are just eyeshadow palettes or just lip palettes. But they have a few that look like this. Some have multiples in the center, and some have blushes only. And actually, one second, I forgot to take this out. Let's see if I can find it. Okay. This makes for great video, I'm sure. Sorry, guys. Okay. Alright, I just wanted to show you in comparison to the regular Nars products how much you're getting. So these are the eyeshadows. You get 4 eyeshadows. You get 2 either cheek products. Like these are multiples, but you'll either get just regular blush or 2 multiples, and then you get 4 lip products. This is a regular size of a Nars eyeshadow duo, so just so you can kind of compare the wells in it. They are smaller, but you do get 4, so I still think it's a deal. This runs you $22, I think, maybe $32 even, and this whole thing is $60, so I think that's a deal. And this is a regular Nars blush size, and then this is it compared to the center part, the cheek part. So again, it is smaller, but like I said, I still think it's a deal. 2 of these will run you $10 less than this whole thing. So there you go. Now, sorry for this specific palette. I wore it today. Don't know if you can see. And I guess I'll start with the cons. Things I don't like about this palette are that the 4 eyeshadows, although very pretty, all except 1, are extremely shimmery. And I love shimmer. If you're like me, you like shimmer. The only problem that I have with it is when it's in this palette, the shimmer gets into all these cream-based products. So you get shimmer in your multiples, little specks of shimmer in your lipstick. Plus, anyone who owns Nars knows that these although beautiful packaging is like a magnet. I don't know if you could see this, for any and every kind of shimmer and stuff. So I don't like that about it. There is a lot of transfer between products here and there. So that's my one con. The other thing I don't like about this is I feel like they should have, even if it was like a ghetto chintzy one, they should have incorporated a brush in here. I'm thinking like a dual-ended one for the lip product and one for the eyes. Granted, those brushes usually suck. For lip purposes, I don't mind them that much. Lip brushes, you know, you can get away with the kind of crappy lip brush. And I know I used this today, and there was a lot of times I had to go and fish out my lip brush as well. If you're not like me and you don't carry all your brushes, it would be probably annoying for you to have to carry a lip brush. When I think if you're going to offer all of this product, you should have some kind of applicator with it somewhere. So I'm not saying they should have had the best one, but come on. $60, you could throw in a little cheap brush in here. So that's another con I have about this. On to the pros, and then we'll see if any other cons come up. The pros is I do love the eyeshadows, particularly this black one. That is how it looks, and the name of it is Nightclubbin'. Love it. This is what I wanted Black or Solar Bits to be. It's got that beautiful like gold glittery black to it. The reason I didn't like Solar, I do like the Black or Solar Bits. Like, I love it, but the product is so messy. You get fallout everywhere. It's a hot mess. You know, it's hard to work with that thing. But this is a little more, you know, workable I guess if that's a word to use. So out of the eyeshadows, that one is definitely my favorite. My least favorite of the eyeshadows is this top one. Although I have to say throughout the day I liked it better. The payoff is not that great. It's India Song. It's a matte and it's kind of like a yellowish beige. It feels soft but kind of powdery feeling, and compared to the other colors, I don't like the payoff. This is the purple color. This one is Ondine, and this one is Night Star. So yeah, that was my least favorite color. Overall though, I do like the way that they work together. You kind of have to figure it out for your own skin tone, like what combination is going to work. I've originally envisioned a bunch of this and then just blacked out corners, but this color is so similar to my skin tone that it didn't come out. It just looked like I had black and it didn't really connect with the other one, so it ended up working more with the purple. But I think on darker skin tones that Night Star would be gorgeous. So overall, I do like the eyeshadows. Minus this one, and I don't really hate it because I kind of learned to love it towards the end of the day, but I would say that they're pretty good. They're fairly good. Moving on to the center parts, the cheek stuff. Now I'm in this really big blush cheek phase, and I have to say I don't like the multiples. I've decided. I used to own Orgasm. I say it all the time, and I don't anymore. And I was thinking for a while if I should buy a new one, and then I was also thinking of getting the Orgasm multiple. Multiple orgasms, sorry. Okay, back. Let's focus. But after trying these, I don't like them. I'm not really that big of a fan of cream blush. I don't hate them, and I do own some. I prefer mousse blushes, but that's a whole nother video that I plan to do. But I didn't like these on my cheeks. They did not last that long for me. I have a hard time with blush in general lasting, so maybe that's why. I did use them on my lips throughout the day, and I liked them better, so that's for that. Oh, but if I did have to pick one, I like the darker one better, but this one is good for highlighting. So, moving on to the lips. This, to me, really ended up being like, I was more excited about this half, and I was like, oh, lips, whatever, because that's kind of how I am with palettes. But the lips ended up being my favorite part about this palette, and it's made me kind of forget about wanting to get Nars blushes. Now I'm on this mission to get some Nars lipsticks, because I loved all 4 colors. The colors are really quick: Honolulu Honey, Dolce Vita, Gypsy, and Trans-Siberian. I loved them. I used every color today. I started out with Honolulu Honey, and then every time a lipstick wore off, I put a different one just so I could give you guys a good review on them. This one was a little too light for me, but when mixed with other ones, it worked better. My 2 favorites were the Dolce Vita and the Trans-Siberian. And I'm currently wearing the Gypsy, and it's probably a hot mess now, but I loved it. It's a really good deep red. It's not a clown red, so if you're looking for a red, definitely check out that. I liked it a lot. But yeah, to me, the lipsticks ended up being the showstoppers. They didn't last. I mean, obviously I had to reapply it 4 times since I told you that I used them, I used them all today, so I don't know what that has to say with the staying power. I should have paid more attention to be a better reviewer, I guess. But overall, I would give this about a 6.5 out of 10, maybe a 7. It definitely made me want to get more Nars lipsticks, but I still think they're worth checking out. You should probably check on the Nars website, I would say, because at Sephora you're only limited to this one, and on the other one, if you don't like multiples, you have the options of blushes, and a lot of their top selling blushes come in here, so you 2 blushes, 4 lip products, and 4 eyeshadows. I think for 60 bucks, considering it's Nars, you cannot go wrong. So I do recommend it. I wouldn't say highly recommend it, but I definitely recommend the Nars Artist Palettes. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Bye.